Gurudev students, in the previous part we have completed 1 to 6 problem of exercise 4.3. Now just see the 7th problem. Difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. The square of a smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. They have given here the difference of squares of two numbers is 180. Means they haven't given the clear that is the two numbers, and next condition, the square of a smaller number is 8 times the larger number, means here we have to consider let the larger number be x. So square of smaller number is 8 times larger number, means smaller number square is we will get 8x, and larger number we had consider as x, means what is the square of larger number? X square. According to the given condition, they had given difference of the squares of two numbers is 180 degree. So obvious we will take larger number square minus smaller number square is equal to 180. What is the larger number square? X square minus what is the smaller number, that is 8x, which is equal to 180. So x square minus 8x minus 180 is equal to 0. Are you finding this is a quadratic equation? Now we have to solve this, means we have to factorize, we have to find the factors of these quadratic polynomials. So we have to split up these middle term. We want minus 8 is a sum and minus 180 is a product. Likewise we will choose the two number is whenever product is a negative, we have to consider one is a positive, one is a negative, and when sum is a negative means obvious greater number have a minus sign and smaller number plus sign. That's why x square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 is equal to 0. Next step we have to do as a grouping. X square minus 18x in the first group plus 10x, here is a plus sign, that's why there is a no change in the next two terms. So 10x minus 180 is as it is, which is equal to 0. Are you finding from these bracket x is a common, x minus 18, and from this bracket 10 is a common, x minus 18, which is equal to 0. X minus 18 is a common. So x minus 18 is a common. What is left here? As x plus 10, which is equal to 0. These are the two factors of the quadratic polynomial. On equating each factor with which is equal to 0, so x minus 18 is equal to 0 or x plus 10 is equal to 0. We will get x is equal to 18 and x is equal to minus 10. Now we have to check for both the values are correct or not. So first of all we will take if x is equal to minus 10. So means larger number can be negative number, but this square of a smaller number is 8x. So 8 into minus 10 means minus 80, and which is impossible because square of any number cannot be a negative. That's why we have to neglect x is equal to minus 10. Next is x is equal to 18. So larger number will be 18. So what about the smaller number? Square of a smaller number we will get 8x, which is equal to 8 into 18 means 144, and this is the square of the number, smaller number. So smaller number is equal to plus minus under root of 144, means we have to take out the square root of these 144, and we will get as a square plus minus square root of 144 is a plus minus 12. So required numbers are 18, that is a larger number, and smaller number can be plus 12 or minus 12. Next, 8th problem. A train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If a speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. Already I had told to you this type of the problems are very important. So what they had given here, distance traveled by the train, how much? It's a fix, that is 360 km. What we have to consider? Let the uniform speed of a train be x km per hour. Then time required is equal to distance upon speed. Distance is 360 and speed is x. So here we are finding the time, means it will come in hours. If speed had been increased by 5 km per hour, then time required, which is equal to 360 upon x plus 5, because speed is increased by 5 hours, means time then required is a distance upon time, which is equal to hours. According to the given condition, when the speed is increased, that time that time required would be less. So 360 upon x plus 5 is equal to 360 upon x minus 1. Next step, what we will do here, we will shift this term to the right hand side, and minus 1 term we have to make as a positive to the left hand side. So 360 upon x minus 360 upon x plus 5 is equal to 1. In place of taking these, students are confused in these steps. So when in place of taking these, we can write directly. Here original speed when x, then obvious the time required should be more, and when the speed is increased plus 5, the obvious time will be less. That's why first is original one and second one is increase the when we will increase the speed, that time will be less. That's why difference will be in this way we have to take, which is 1. Now from here 360, are you finding from numerator of these left hand side is a common 360 here, 360 we have taken out, 360 is a common. What is left here? 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 5, which is equal to 1. Now this is 360 multiply, when it will goes to right hand side, it will be divide 1 upon 360. 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 5 is equal to 1 upon 360. Can we do the cross multiplication? First of all we have to find the LCM. LCM of x and x plus 5 is x into x plus 5. We will do cross multiplication. This first already I told. 1 into x plus 5 is x plus 5. This is a minus, 1 into x is a x, and which is equal to 1 upon 360 as it is. Now when we will open the bracket, x will cancel and only the 5 will left, and denominator x into x is x square, x into 5 is a 5x, which is equal to 1 upon 360. Now again the cross multiplication we will do, x square plus 5x into 1 and 5 into 360, which we are going to get as a 1800. That again you are finding this is a quadratic equation, so right hand side is 0 we want, so we will shift 1800 to the left hand side. X square plus 5x minus 1800, which is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic, means here we have to find the factors of this polynomial. So we want plus 5x is a sum and minus 1800 is a product. Product is negative, means one should be positive, one should be negative. So but the middle sign is a positive, that's why we will take the greater number have a positive sign. 45 into 40 is nothing but 1800. One should be plus, one should be minus, then only we will get the product is negative. So x square plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800, which is equal to 0. 4 terms are there, we are going to do as a grouping. In the first group, x square plus 45x. Now are you finding both are having the minus sign, so minus is a common, and we will write 40x plus 1800 in the bracket, which is equal to 0. From this, x is a common, x plus 45 minus, from here 1800 is divisible by 40, that's why 40 is a common. So what is left? X plus 45, which is equal to 0. And you know very well that these factor have to come here as the same as it is, then only we are able to take out the common. So from here x plus 45 is a common. What is left? X minus 40, which is equal to 0. X plus 45 is equal to 0. X minus 40 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 45. X is equal to 40. Now this is the speed we got, and everyone know very well speed never be a negative. So neglect x is equal to minus 45 because speed never be a negative. Reason also we have to tell. Therefore, what is the speed of the train we got here? As a 40 km per hour. Let's see 9th problem. 2 water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. It is a mixed fraction. The tap of a larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. Everyone know very well. Whenever we are filling in our home also, that is a tank. When the diameter of the tap is more, then the tank will fill early, means it will take less time than the tap where diameter is less. So how we will consider this? Let the larger tap can fill the tank in x hours, means larger tap can fill the tank in x hours it can fill, and the smaller tap can fill the tank in x plus 10 hours, means 10 hours more. So this is the time required to fill the tank, but we don't want the time. We want in 1 hour how much tank can fill. So what we have to do, this is very very important, and this step is very important. When we will see in a 1 hour larger tap can fill 1 upon x tank, means this is a 1 by x reciprocal we have taken of hours, means time. Because when we are thinking about that is direct and inverse proportion, okay, so work and the men, these are the inverse proportion. Okay, that's why whenever we are saying here in a 1 hour larger tap can fill 1 by x tank, and in a 1 hour smaller tap can fill 1 upon x plus 10 tank. Okay, now the two water taps together can fill the tank in 9 3 by 8 hours, means if both the taps are started to fill the tank, then how much time required? 9 3 by 8 hours. This is a mixed fraction, already I told. 9 8s are 72, 72 plus 3 is a 75 by 8 hours. This is a improper fraction. This is the time required to fill the tank using both the tap. In a 1 hour, two water taps together can fill. The reciprocal of this we have to take, means 8 upon 75 tank. According to the given condition, this is a larger tap, means we can say in a 1 hour larger tap can fill 1 by x tank, plus smaller tap can fill the tank 1 upon x plus 10, which is equal to 8 upon 75. This is not a time. This is how much tank is going to be a fill. That's why we have taken here the reciprocal. Now here we have to solve. Now we will take here the LCM of x and x plus 10, that is a multiplication of x into x plus 10. So here the cross multiplication we will do 1 into x plus 10, and here is a 1 into x, means x plus 10 plus x upon x into x plus 10, which is equal to 8 upon 75. X plus x is a 2x plus 10. Here x into x is x square plus 10x, which is equal to 8 upon 75. Can we do as a cross multiplication? 8 into x square plus 10x is equal to 75 into 2x plus 10. 8 into x square, 8x square plus 80x is equal to 75 into 2x is 150x plus 75 into 10 is 750. Now we want right hand side is 0, means whatever the terms in the right hand side we will shift to the left hand side. Okay, when it will goes to left hand side, plus will become a minus. 8x square plus 80x minus 150x minus 750, which is equal to 0. 8x square is as it is, plus 80 minus 150 is nothing but minus 70x plus minus 750 is equal to 0. Are you finding these all these terms are divisible by 2? So that's why we will divide this whole quadratic equation by 2. 4x square minus half of these is 35x minus 375 is equal to 0. Now are you finding the coefficient of x square is a 4? Means here we have to solve this quadratic equation by splitting the middle term, but here sum is minus 35. But what should be the product? Product is 4 into minus 375. 4 into 375 is nothing but minus 1500, and product is negative, means one should be positive, one should be negative. So here we got the two factors or two numbers, that is minus 60 plus 25, whose sum is coming as a minus 35 but product is coming as a minus 1500. So 4x square minus 60x plus 25x minus 375, which is equal to 0. We have to do as a grouping. 4x square minus 60x plus. Now here is a plus, therefore there is a no change in the sign. 25x minus 375 which is equal to 0. From here 4x is a common. What is left? X minus 15. From here 375 is divisible by 25. That's why we can take out 25 is a common. X minus 15 which is equal to 0. Are you finding this bracket is common to here and here? That's why we will take out x minus 15 and 4x plus 25 which is in the second bracket which is equal to 0. On equating each factor which is equal to 0, we got here x is equal to 15 and 4x is equal to minus 25, x is equal to minus 25 by 4. Here we got the two values of a x, that is neglect x is equal to minus 25 by 4. Why? Because since time is never negative. So the larger tap can fill the tank in 15 hours. So the smaller tap can fill the tank in more hours. More means 15 plus 10 means 25 hours.